So I mean, I get it. Going to work every day, like it's like school.
Yeah, something we don't want to do sometimes.
Yep.
All right, hey everybody.
What's up?
Oh no, what's up today? Yes, so get my foot together, Jesus. Okay, either way, welcome to.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the Breakfast Crew podcast. I'm Tenia.
I'm Harvess.
Yeah, and it is currently July 5th, 2025. It is 6:40 in the afternoon. Listen, y'all, it's getting to these videos have been trying, but we're going to do it. I swear. Either way, I think that's our pause. I don't know. Either way, so it is July 5th. 6:40 in the afternoon on a Saturday. Laquan or Pancake is not here because he had to go report because somebody is, doing some army related stuff for a little while, and we may or may not see him.
It's raining today.
It's rainy, it's cloudy, it's humid. We had rain yesterday on the 4th that started late on the 3rd. And trust me when I say we needed the rain. Like,
we needed it so bad.
So now my plants are getting all natural God's water. Hopefully I can get some more dirt so I can, plant them a little bit better. One of the places, I'm getting off topic, but one of the places had some geraniums, that's it, on sale for 50 cents. So I bought like 10 of them, and maybe it was 3, 6, 9, maybe it was 15. I don't know. But I bought a lot. And I bought 2 crepe myrtles. My crepe myrtle in the front, because all this rain is sprouting out little leaves, little what they call flower petal thingamajiggies. They look nice and pink. I'm hoping it's because it was
flowers?
No.
Oh.
But I'm hoping because it was so dry and maybe I wasn't watering it enough that now all this rain and some humidity. We'll see. I don't know. I did what? We are a crocheting, knitting, sometimes spinning, always drawing mother-daughter duo podcast. We video in Central Texas where we live with Pancake and Devon. That's my son, her brother.
Mm-hmm.
We about to be 18 in 19 days. And we still working on getting our driver's license, correct?
Yes.
The hell was that?
Yes.
You don't want to work on getting your driver's license?
I do.
Oh. I ain't trying to drive you all over.
Okay, Mom.
Okay, daughter. Either way, and why? Because we can. New subscribers, welcome to the shenanigans. Returning, y'all know how we get down. Y'all come here for it every single time. So y'all know y'all like and y'all subscribe and y'all click that bell so y'all can see when we post something.
Ding ding.
Even if it's just your girl by yourself.
Yes.
So we got FOs, we got whips, we got reading and watching, we got some life stuff, and then I think we're gonna be over. Hopefully this doesn't go like an hour. If so, I would say I apologize, but I sit and watch almost hour and 45-minute podcast, so I'm pretty sure y'all be okay, right?
Yeah, you can handle it.
Facts, you can handle it. Okay, you want to go with your FOs?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
ciao.
I started a new sketchbook.
Oh.
I decorated it a little bit.
We started a whole new sketchbook?
Yeah.
Oh.
The other one was like a Paris one.
Oh, okay. We ain't waste no time. She got everything in, yeah.
So here her name is Amara.
Mm-hmm.
Amara Blake.
Mm-hmm.
She is Jamaican.
Jaman.
And she is an artist.
Uh-huh.
So so she has a secret power, and it's from a sketchbook from her grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
That passed away, bless her heart.
Oh, come on, bless. Yes.
And so when she was little, she went into her grandmother's bedroom. Well, it was an art room,
Mm-hmm.
and it had like so many stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she drew, and she found a sketchbook that she liked, that was given to her. So she grabs the sketchbook, she starts drawing. So, but the first one, words. She first drew a rocking chair to remind her of her grandmother, and it actually came to life. It actually like popped into reality.
Okay.
So the power is imagination becoming reality, which is everyone's imagination.
Hashtag.
But you just gotta
power of the pen.
Imagination.
Oh.
SpongeBob meme.
Okay. All right. Either way.
And she's she's really nice.
Is she like Harvess? Because Harvess is very, very nice.
Yes.
Okay.
She has braids. I think they're butterfly braids.
Sure.
I can actually draw ears now.
Ooh.
I can draw ears.
Oh, look at that. Okay. Drawing ears.
So it's not like how the ears look in
Hey, she has a pencil behind her ear that is
it's a brush.
Brush. Either way, she has something tucked behind her ear with her hair separating it. That's great. Don't disregard what you did. You did it. I love it.
Yeah.
What else?
Let's see. This one. So I made an enemy an OC who's an enemy to the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, okay. Girl, you tell me.
So she is 7 years old.
And
wait,
is she the enemy?
Yes. Just wait.
There's more.
There's a backstory.
Okay.
So, I got this far from like some video that was like from a game. So she and her neglectful babysitter, was dropped off by the subway, in the underground subway train.
Yeah.
And the lights turned off when the Foot Clan was harassing everybody.
Okay.
Words. I gotta think. I know the story.
Okay.
Because I made it.
You sure did. So tell it.
So the lights turned off when after the Foot Clan was harassing everybody and like getting their money and stuff, and Karai was also there.
Okay.
So the lights turned off for the Ninja Turtles to jump in and like save everybody, but I don't think turtles can feel anything on their shell. Maybe, I don't know, because one of them, she doesn't know, but one of the turtles accidentally one of the turtles like got shoved. Okay. And it actually pushed her into the tracks on accident.
Oh, okay. Like the train track. Yes, the subway track.
And so the turtles didn't know because they were like still fighting. But Alara saw a color of one of the turtles. Purple, blue, red, and orange.
That's their colors.
And once she fell, one of her ribs broke. Because as like your little kids, I think they're like still fragile. Sure. And so
I mean, we're fragile, but yeah. Okay, got it.
So one of her ribs broke. She couldn't scream because her neck was a little cracked. Okay. And so before she could even like get up, the train was too fast and she got crushed. Oh, okay. She got crushed. She lost an eye. Her face was all red and bleeding, of course. Okay. Her ribs were mostly broken again. Okay. Well, the rest of the ribs were broken. She can barely stand, but once, like a couple hours later, some canister of mutagen like fell into the subway and it cracked. So she was brought back to life by it.
It's kind of like how the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles became Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
Okay.
So she was wearing a hoodie that had like bear claws as sleeves. It was like it wasn't like real, but it was like an outfit that she had.
Okay.
But now since she's mutated back to life, now it's real.
She got bear claws for hands.
It's fused into her. So the hoodie is fused into her skin.
Oh.
So if you like take it off, it's hurting her.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can only like take like part of it off.
Oh.
It's not fun.
It don't sound like it.
And she is Black Asian.
So she's a Blasian?
Blasian.
I need you to start saying that.
She's Blasian.
She's Blasian.
Sure, her hair is all matted. Of course, of how it all is. It's short, but it's cute. It's like a cute and evil kind of way.
Okay.
And she remembers everything when she got back to life. She remembers the turtles. She remembers the voice as well. And since she can't see, she wrapped her eyes around with a large ribbon.
Okay.
So it's like all cute.
But she can't see. So how's she know where she's going?
She can hear. She has like great hearing.
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, blind people do it all the time.
She's like so good that she can even hear a pin drop or a water droplet. Or even you breathing. So that's like scary.
Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah.
And so since she was brought back to life, she wanted revenge.
Oh, on the turtles.
On the turtles.
But see, in your stories, I don't hear where the turtles did anything for her to... Wait, did the turtles push her into the subway, though?
The turtles didn't see her.
Oh, okay.
So, so one of the Foot Clan pushed the turtles during the fight.
Got it.
But the turtles didn't know that one of them pushed her out off the ledge.
Off the platform. Okay.
Off the platform. So once they figure out what happened, they all felt very guilty because they didn't notice or they didn't even look back to see.
And yet they're her revenge.
Yes.
And they don't know that yet.
Exactly.
Oh,
she's 7.
Yeah.
So she didn't know that it was like an accident, but it's not. I mean, it is an accident, but killing someone is on accident is called manslaughter.
Right.
So
on purpose is called
murder
or homicide. Yeah.
Homicide.
Yeah.
So it was an accidental manslaughter.
Okay.
Which they didn't know. And since she's going out for revenge, but she's still like all happy, but she's still angry, but smiling on the outside.
Angry at the turtles. Right. Okay. All right. That sounds interesting. Is this going to be like a comic book, like a series? Like, what are we doing?
I just like drawing it, making stories.
Oh, well, where is these stories? Like, where are you writing the stories down at?
In my notebook.
Oh, okay.
And on ChatGPT.
ChatGPT be coming through in the clutch, y'all. I ain't gonna lie.
It's been helping me with all my characters.
Yeah. Okay, what else? What we got next?
Ooh. I'm Myra again. Yeah.
Oh.
I drew her saying some Jamaican slang.
No, cool.
So she's smiling saying, "Go suck your mother."
Go suck your who?
Go suck your mother.
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 Yeah.
And this one says, "Why you do ya?" So she's saying, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. What you do ya? Go suck your mother. Don't repeat that, y'all. That's not a good thing.
If someone tries you.
I mean, if they try you, they try you. And you better call them a asshole, the bomba clot, and tell them to go suck their mother. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can figure out what that means.
And this one, I am very proud of. It's either way.
Okay, all right, let's start this way.
So, these are 2 sisters. They're Mexican. They're Mexican-American. So, this one is Lala, Lala Vega, Vega,
G.
G.
Oh, wait a minute. Let's get the frog out your throat.
Layla Vega.
Vega.
VEGA. A.
Vega.
I was gonna say J.
Layla Vega, and this is
Selena. Selena Vega.
Selena.
No, Solana.
Oh, Solana. Got me all excited.
Sorry.
Okay.
Solana.
Okay.
So she is a year older than her little sister.
Okay, she's a year older than Lala.
So both of them are clowns, but they're like but they work at a famous circus called the Cosmic Circus.
Okay.
So they are in the circus they're called the Dazzling Duo of Day and Night.
Okay.
So Layla is the day clown and Solana is the night clown. Layla's clown name is Giggles Gumdrop.
Giggles Gumdrop.
And Solana name is Misty Moondrop.
Misty Moondrop. Okay.
Their birthdays are 6 months apart.
Okay.
So Layla's birthday is June 21st. June 21st, and Solana is December 21st.
Okay.
So it's based off the summer
and the winter solstice.
Yes.
Got it.
So day and night.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Then, so they're like twins, but not really.
Okay.
But they are, but only for like 6 months.
Mm-hmm. They're the same age for 6 months.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And here is a new character I made. Okay. I'm making all of these characters. I have a lot of imagination. So this is her in the background, but this is her.
Okay.
She is 6 years old.
6 years old.
Her name is under here. Amai. At the for the I is the E. Amai Mochizuki.
Oh my God.
That's the last name.
Okay.
So
she looks like something Anya would be doing.
So her she is, I got an idea from an OC of mine. She is a reference of a strawberry mochi because of the hairstyle. Oh, I forgot the buns.
Oh, okay.
But the buns are right here.
Okay.
The buns are down here.
Buns are down here.
So her buns are like mochis, or like big mochi buns.
Mm-hmm.
And she has 2 older siblings.
Okay.
Mizu and Kuro.
Okay.
Kuro is the oldest brother.
Okay.
Mizu is the middle child.
Boy or girl?
And so they don't have...
Boy or girl? Middle child is a boy or girl?
Girl. Okay. Mizu is a girl.
Oh, I don't know. It sounds like soup.
Yeah.
Like miso soup?
No, Mizu.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You're saying it, but I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. That's what I was asking.
Okay.
You just said middle child. I'm sorry.
Oh, Mizu is a girl. Okay. Is the middle sister.
Okay. And she's the youngest. Amai.
Yes.
Okay.
So they don't have any more parents. They don't have parents.
Because their parents passed away?
Yes, but it was like an accident.
Okay.
So what happened is their parents were like so sweet and so nice. It was a good family until they got they started drinking and started getting abusive when Mike came into the picture.
Okay.
So they started getting abusive and started yelling. Her mom, who is Asian, she starts yelling on a daily basis, which is a problem. And the father, who's black, so they're Blasian.
They're Blasian.
I like Blasians.
I like Blasian.
I want to be one in my next life.
Oh, damn, not the next life.
I mean, it could be possible.
I mean, I believe in afterlife. Yeah, it's possible.
And so they're Blasian.
Okay.
And one night, the mom and dad were fighting again and yelling at night. And next thing you know, the father like tripped over something and turned on the stove on accident. But he was drunk, so he didn't know it yet. So the father, of course, the stove was catching on fire.
Okay.
And the mom didn't know about it yet because she was still asleep. But Kuro and Mizu ran into the kitchen to see what happened because of the smell.
Oh.
And when they saw the fire, they started getting Amaya and start escaping out the window because gotta save your little sister first.
Mm-hmm.
And when they were about to go back inside the house to get their parents, the house exploded.
Oh.
So as the parents were still in the house.
So they died in a fire. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And they claim it was an accident, but
well, it was an accident.
Of course, it was an accident.
Tripped and turned on the. Oh, okay, go ahead.
And so now they're on their own. Mm-hmm. So they used to be in the foster home, but then they escaped. Mm-hmm. And so they made themselves a new home, which is an abandoned warehouse. They made it into a home by themselves, and they got lazy jobs, but they still get a lot of money.
What the hell is a lazy job?
Oh, there's lazy jobs.
I need to know what this is because I need one if they're making lots of money.
Yes, hold on. Let me get a lazy job. It's a good thing.
I mean, it's a good thing if you're making money, but I don't know if we should call it lazy or low maintenance. No, manual. I don't know what they call it.
Mizu's job is a virtual tutor for gifted kids.
That's not lazy.
It's virtual.
That's not ain't lazy. Like you got to keep kids on task while watching them on screen, and they could be watching God knows what on their computer. You got to try hard to get these kids' attention. Y'all attention spans are like gnats.
So
they're tiny.
So she's a virtual tutor for gifted kids, teaching Japanese tea culture and literature online. Mm-hmm. She wears a yukata on video, calls and speaks softly, and somehow earns a full-time paycheck.
Yeah, see?
Only a few classes a week.
That's a lot of work. She's a teacher. I don't give a damn who you... Teachers are hardworking people. I'm just saying.
She is 15. She's 15.
And teaching.
And Kuro is 17.
Okay.
So Kuro's job is he is a lazy but popular idea game modder and scammer.
That's lazy.
So
that's lazy.
But it's a good job.
I mean, he making money though. It's okay.
And they're paying bills.
And they paying bills.
The warehouse still has registered utilities. Mm-hmm. Yep, they pay bills. Mm-hmm. But the cost is low because the area is zoned for abandoned industries. So, right. Of course, the warehouse is abandoned, so it won't get like that much pay.
No, that's not what that means. That means you're not using a lot of the services because the area is abandoned. So even though they still have it, they're probably not paying a lot because they don't have a lot of people in the warehouse. Okay, that makes sense.
So it says, luckily, both older siblings have strangely low effort, high paying jobs.
Yeah, low effort. I like that. Not lazy, low effort.
Low effort.
Yes. Okay.
But for the parents, Amaya doesn't remember what
Amaya or Amai?
Okay. Amai doesn't remember her parents.
Uh-huh.
The vague
but she was young.
Yeah, she was 5. Yeah. No, either 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
She's 6. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't remember, but her siblings remember it, but they don't want to tell her.
I wouldn't either. She needs to know that.
Exactly.
Not yet, at least.
Amaya doesn't remember then. Just vague images of warm hands, soft humming, and the smell of vanilla and ink. Mizu and Kuro do know what happened, but they've chosen not to tell Amaya yet. It's a quiet pain they carry together. One day they might tell her when she's ready.
Yeah, they're right. Tell her when you think she's ready.
And also, it's because that they want her to live a peaceful and calm life.
I mean, I would want to do that too.
And so so they taught her like everything about the world. So she's like, I just like made.
Well, hell, they don't know everything about the world yet. They only 15 and 17.
No, they taught her.
That's what I'm saying. They only 17 or 15. They don't know shit. Yeah, no, they don't. But, I mean, that's a thing.
Well, in real life, but this is my real life.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. Good point.
So
I didn't think about that.
Yes, my bad.
No, you're fine. It's just, I think in reality sometimes. Go.
So apparently, well, not apparently, I made the 6-year-old very intelligent.
Of course you did.
Because it's cool.
It is.
And they know everything. They know the space. They know what happens.
Oh, speaking of, what country you live in?
Hold on, let me think. You caught me. You caught
Off guard. I know.
Yes, you caught me off guard.
What country you live in?
I live in the United States.
Okay, what continent do you live on?
North America.
North America. Okay, go. Okay, go ahead.
So she's not that much. So Amai is not that much of a fighter, but she can fight with her words.
Okay, because she's smart, so she can tell people off. Just take them to the library.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So she even says that even one of her roses say, "I can name all 13 continents." Then you can remember what you did on the last semester of science.
Mm. You have to be a little bit more quick with that. The takes the out of the read.
Okay.
Oh. Anyways, you finish?
Let's see. I'm making a. I wanted to decorate it. I want to decorate this page.
Decorate as in. Oh, okay.
My page.
Uh-huh.
But I got lazy.
Oh.
But I mean, it's still good. Oh. Yeah. I drew some food. One of my OCs who references Hanako from Toilet Bound Hanako-kun.
Yeah.
So Hanako is a toilet ghost who grants wishes.
Mm-hmm.
But once you ask for a wish, he can't tell you the price of it after it's been granted. So once he tells you the price, it's already too late. So you just got to deal with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to show you that anime again.
Which one?
Hanako.
Oh no. Well.
Because they made a second season.
Oh, okay. Well.
And they're gonna do a third one next.
Oh, nice.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Are we done?
Oh, I practice.
Okay. Practice what?
I practice some hands.
We practice some hands. And look like some eyes.
I practice some hands, different stages of closing your eyes to fill up my page, as you said.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because I like when my
we draw in the middle of the page, and then we draw like right here, and then right here, and then you got all this white space. And then we go to the next page.
Even other artists can do it.
I didn't say other artists can do it, Harvess.
And so, here's another OC.
Okay.
Her name is Jen Hee-han.
Jen Hee-han.
Or just Jenny as a nickname.
From the block. She just Jenny from the block. You know what that song is?
No.
Okay.
She's Korean.
Okay.
She's Korean. She's a gamer girl, but she's also rich. A rich gamer girl. She has a lot of PCs. She has a PC, a Nintendo, an Xbox, I think. But she barely plays them a little bit.
Okay.
But she still has fun with it.
Okay.
So she moved from South Korea to California.
Oh.
So of course, her parents are gonna live in a rich house because they're millionaires.
Oh.
Her parents work at like a good business.
But they're millionaires. Yeah. They don't work for themselves. They ain't own a business or something. I mean, I guess you can be a millionaire working for somebody else, but I don't think you can.
Let's see here. While you're at it, you can talk.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Once I find. Her parents own a tech empire.
That's right. There you go. Business people. I was like, there's no way they can work for somebody and be millionaires.
Okay, so yeah, her parents own a tech empire, or are elite business people. So yeah, lives in a smart home where even the toilet says good morning.
I'd be damned.
Imagine, that would be cool.
Don't be talking to me when I'm trying to unload.
Despite all that, she grew up pretty grounded. She hung out with staff, not stuck up rich kids. Learned coding, modding, and digital art from personal tutors. Secretly has a popular Twitch channel under a totally different name and persona.
Got it.
So her hobbies is competitive FPS games, but also Animal Crossing when she's tired. It's
awesome. Okay. Apparently it is. I know grown adults that play Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
No shade. Okay, now I can go?
Yes.
30 minutes in and I can finally go.
Come on.
Oh.
I'm gonna rub it in.
I'm not. I just made a statement. It's 30 minutes in. Either way. So my FO. Dun, 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 dun. I'm wearing it. I'm wearing it. Okay, so this is called the Summer Breeze Top. It is not out yet. I tested it for Lori of AK Lori Designs, and is a Tunisian crochet top pattern. I have pictures. I will put them in for you, but I just want you to see it. Neckline looks really good, I think. Oh, thanks, Harvess. I'll just bring this up a little bit. I did, or rather I am, on a weight loss journey. So it's supposed to be, well, it's supposed to not be fitted, but I do have a little bit extra than it called for, only because I did my bust size prior to my weight loss.
Bust size?
Yeah, like how big your boobs are.
Oh.
You know, you have the numbers and then you have the letters.
I only know the letters.
Well, you need to know the numbers because you can't pick a bra if you don't know the numbers and the letters.
Okay.
So like I don't know where I am now, but I was a 44 triple D or a 44 F. But now that I've started losing weight, my back may have reduced in size. So I might actually be like a 42. I hover between 42 and 44 when I lose weight. So it doesn't matter. But
I always thought you were like a not a triple.
A triple double. D. No, I'm a triple D or an F.
Is it triple D?
A triple D, you got double Fs and you have double Gs. Those big, but they big. That's all I can say. They big.
I only knew a double D.
Nope, you got triple Ds. Okay, so that's one FO. My second FO is a headband. So I made this headband for my friend. Her name is Katie Goodhart. She Goodhart Designs, and this is also a test. This is going to be called the Highwood Headband. And I have pictures of this too, so I'll put it in. But it's so I literally made this in like 3 hours. And yeah, probably 3 hours. I had to go to sleep, wake up the next morning to do my edging, and then did my weaving, sewing to get my little thing here. But yeah, so I'm actually going to make another one because I use a size 4.5 hook with DK weight yarn. This was Kenyarn toasted, I don't know, Fire Magician. That's not right. And I like it,
Magician definitely,
but I need it to be a little bit more snug. Like it fits, but I have a feeling that if I sweat, it's going to expand and fall over my face. But I like it. It's just I know it's not snug enough. I got too much of a gap back here.
I like it.
Yeah. So what I might do is, or what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this yarn. This was from, oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I got this yarn from Sin City Knits. Yeah, Sin City Knits in Vegas. They are closing their yarn store.
Oh no.
She's closing. I don't know if she's closed yet, but the name of this yarn is I'm Rich. And of course it's nice and green. I've made a barley hat out of this, and this is the remaining of it. So this is 75 grams. This actually took me 73 grams, and this is the second size. She has a child size, an adult size, and an extra large adult size. I used the 4.5 with this one. I'm going to use a 4 on DK weight and do the adult size to see if I get a snugger fit and see if she would be okay changing maybe the hook size to see if we get a snugger fit. That's what I'm going to do. And if that works, then I'll probably, because again, it took me like 3 hours to make. I'll probably test the worsted weight with the 4.5. See if that gives a snugger fit. Either way, I'm going to put that on the hook. So that's an FO. And then, dun da da da, I finished my SG roll pillow.
Ta-da.
Okay, so I just ended up stitching up the side because I was going to get another size pillow because this is 20 by 20. But I think I made this the cover a 22 by 22 because I have space. See, I have that much space, but it's okay. The hubby said he loved it.
Ooh,
so I think that's
hubby.
Oh yeah, I think that's a good thing. So I think what I want to do is I'm gonna get either a 1922 patch and I'm going to sew it on, or I'll get a hand patch. This is our hand sign. I'll get a hand patch and I'll put it on. Yeah. So those are my FOs. I had 3 FOs. I'm proud of myself. Because I was stressed to the max with this job, y'all. Either way, whips. She's always working on something, so we're not even going to look at that. Yeah, come on. You ain't even ready.
I am.
Okay, come on, whips.
So
remember, when you talk about your whips, don't give too much away like you did last time because somebody might take your idea.
Okay.
All right. Okay, go.
So her name.
Oh wait, I forgot to say what I made this out of. Okay, this is finger and weight gritty knits. This was called Timebomb, which is like her oopsie schemes or whatever. This is 0012. It kind of looks like what's it called? Juneteenth colors, because Juneteenth colors are red, green, black with a little bit of yellow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is giving off like African type vibes, and I finished it in June, which was Juneteenth month. Duh. So yeah. Okay, now go.
Okay. So her name is Dr. Rosalina.
Dr. Rosalina.
Oh no,
That looks like Rosalind.
Yeah, Rosalind.
Okay.
So her name is Dr. Rosalind. So she's kind, but she's also a mad scientist.
Okay. Have you drawn her?
Not yet. I'm still working on her information.
Her bio. You working on her bio?
I'm working on her bio.
Okay.
But she's really nice.
Okay.
She can be a little crazy when it comes to science.
Science is a thing.
Always experimenting on something.
Mm-hmm.
She has a rose. She has a rose planted in her left eye socket. But it's pretty cute.
Okay.
And her right eye doesn't have any spark in it.
Mm-hmm.
But her pupil can change shapes by her emotions.
Oh, cool.
It's like by shapes and by.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. So I can go into my whips.
Okay. Mom, you did it to me.
What? Anyway, so I wanted to cast on a pair of socks to kind of prepare myself for the afterthought heel toes and cuff class that I'll be taking at DFW, which I may not be taking at DFW anymore because something has come up and I may not be able to go, and I'm a little upset about it, but I digress. It's in a bag made by one of our roommates, Sharon. That is not her name. Why did I say that? That's crazy. I literally had her name in my head. Oh my God. Sandra. I don't know why I was going to say Sharon, but Sandra. Either way, she made these for our Rhinebeck roommates little goodie bags. Giddy bags. When we went to Rhinebeck in 23. And so I have some self-striping yarn. It is the Merlin. The colorway is the underwater bridge. I don't know what that's in reference to, but it's by Round Table Yarns. Kenyarn, she's no longer dying. Boo, but she needed a break. Like she really did. I did a top out of her advent in 21, I think. I think it was COVID. Yeah, 21. I did a top. And it's the Merlin self-striping. Either way. Is that focusing? Maybe not. And it's not. Look. Okay, anyway, I don't care. I do care, but I did a 64 stitch cast on, and I did it with a provisional, shucky ducky, a provisional cast on, so that I could put the, what do you call it, the cuff on, but it's literally small. It's so small. Look, it's so small. Oh. I'm on 12-inch circulars because the 9-inch was too small. And so I was like, well, let me try something different. So I'm trying 12-inch circulars. These are Chow Goos. I've gotten through one full stripe repeat, and that's what the yarn looks like. So as y'all know, my husband is a Giants fan. And I saw this and I was like, this kind of reminds me of Giant Colors, except for the gray part, but I think people will get it. So I made him a 64 stitch, and I was going to just knit the whole tube, and then I was going to put in the heel cuffs and toes, probably like, I don't know, I'll probably do another gray or a darker gray or maybe a black, but now that I might not be going to the class, I'll talk about that later. Anyways. I did work on my, that was my new cast on. Oh, here's another new cast on. Let me do that first. So I've been wanting a cardigan, as we all know, whether it's knit or crochet. So I started the Dreama Crochet, that's the designer name, Octagon Stitch Crochet Cardigan. I found her through, who did I find her through? Oh, I was on Instagram. And somebody I follow on Instagram had made her her octagon thing, her octagon cardigan. So I was like, let me go find this. So I started following her on Instagram, found her on YouTube, and started the pattern. So this would be the back, and then the left and right sleeve, depending on how you make it, right, or wear it. But the front looks like, choo. So what happens is you knit in the round, but you have this octagon section right here, or this, well, yeah, so whatever. So basically you're making your body and your sleeves at the same time on both sides. And then you just fold it once you get to the point where it's long enough, you fold it, then you seam it across the top. Instant flipping cardigan. Like, what? So I'm using baked twists. I got a bunch of baked twists in lavender and mint green, of course, because I am a jade. I am a jade of Sigma Chi Psi. And so I am trying to make this for our Founders Day weekend. That's coming up in October. And yeah, so I think once I make one of these, I'll probably make like two more of these. So I have 3 in 3 different colors. One's green and yellow, one to be blue and gold, and the other one to be lavender and mint green. I'm going to be cute. This fall, I'm going to be cute. So you go to 21 rounds. I'm right now at 15, I think. So what I'm doing is I don't know what I was thinking, but I did 2 of the lavender to start, and then I did 2 of the mint green, and then I did 5 of the lavender, and I did 3 of the mint green. So I'm thinking I'm going odd numbers, so I'm going to do probably 3 of the lavender because that's my next color, and then 5 of the mint green, and I think I'll be done, and I might seam in either the mint green or the lavender to give the edges a pop. I have a darker purple too, so I might do the darker purple for a pop, but our third color for this organization is orange gold, and it's really hard to find an orange gold color. It's more like a tangerine, like a darker tangerine color. So either way, that's the new cast on. Here's another cast on. Well, not another cast on, but here's another whip. So I think I was right here at the bottom, like just getting to this purpley top right here, or purpley part right here. I have since added 1, 2, 3, 4 more colors to the Choose Your Own Adventure shawl. and it's also in testing. So I'm testing the pattern. As you can tell, or you might can't tell, but you can. I increased where I wasn't supposed to. So I got this little part right here. And then I got another one, right here. Did a little increase right here. But it's okay. I'll block it. It'll be fine. Life goes on. So this, I don't know what color. I don't know what color or what yarn this was. I don't know what color yarn this was. This is Ching Fibers. This is a black single ply by Chelsea Lux. I don't know what color this yarn is because I bought this with a fellow knitter who had passed away with the white yarn.
Bless her heart.
And then this is, I do know what this is. This is Alicia Goes Round. She's based out of New Braunfels, Texas. That's south of Austin, north of San Antonio, so in the middle. This is her Bevy of Swan fingering. It's 50% silk and 50% superwash merino, 435 yards, 100 grams. I don't think she dye yarn anymore. But if she does, here's her website. You can go to her website and look for it. She was a fun person. I had enjoyed her when I would talk to her. She had this one color. I met her at DFW the very first time I went. She had this one color and it was Harvess. And of course, because Harvest name is Harvess, I bought two of them because why not? I made Harvest a hat with one of them and I still have the other one in my stash. I don't know what to do with it. I was thinking about making a cowl, but the hat is too big for her head. So then I was thinking maybe I'll just undo the hat and then hold it double and then use it on my knitting machine and wind it up to make a more of a snugger hat. But that will only get worn when she is cold. And this chick don't like to wear hats or scarves. She like to get sick and die.
Mom.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Stop lying.
Oh.
Stop fibbing.
Oh, okay. Because, girl, you about to make me a whole black mama on YouTube today.
It's not a bad word, though.
It's not a nice word to say to adults.
Okay.
Thank you. Either way,
but I do wear hats. I like the hat that she made me. That she made for herself, but she didn't like it. That pink hat.
Oh yeah. I like. It's that orangey one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like wearing that hat.
Oh, okay. Well, it's too big, and I need to redo it.
I like it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's in my Diane Couture bag. This is a Serena bag. I think this is the medium size bag. And then I worked on. Did I work on this blanket? I did. I worked on the little circle blanket. Bam! That's in my... See, and one of the reasons why I want to go to DFW is because I want another one of these bags. I'm just saying. This is by somebody with love. They don't even have a label. Okay, it don't matter. Either way, I worked on this blanket. I've added another ball of yarn. 2 balls of yarn because I'm holding it double. And so it's growing. Oh, I like the way it looks on camera, Harvess. Look. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Ah. It looks so pretty on camera.
Wow.
So I'm using a size 7. I started out with, I think y'all know my story. I started off with the 5, then I went out to a 5.5. And I was like, let me just go ahead and jump to the 7. So I'm using my size 7 furls hook. And big old hunky chunky thing right here. And then I'm using Mandalas by Lion Brand, and this is in the Trolls colorway. So I'm using these 2, holding it double, and then getting this nice marl effect. And I'm loving it. And it's easy. Literally, I go around this section, I double in this one, go, and then I double in the next one, chain 2, double in the first stitch, double, 2 doubles in the last stitch, chain 2, and keep going. So I honestly might make another one of these once I finish with this one because I have all this yarn from Joann's And y'all know Paul Joann's went out of business. So I might use this design to make some coasters or something for Christmas. And that pattern is a made up pattern by a patient that I saw for home health, and I love her for it. Thank you. And then I worked on my Cozy Classic Raglan. I've gotten to the point where I have started the ribbing on the bottom, and I think it said 3 inches, and last time I checked I was at 2.5. So here's my ribbing. So excited!
So excited! Kenyarn.
Yes. And I have a picture with this on too. I will make sure I pop it in, but I kind of love the color. I love the marrow. I'm holding 2 yarn advents double. I'm holding the 5 Burrows Grease Lightning yarn advent from 23, and then the Wonderluck Fiber yarn advent from 22, I think. And the Wonderluck has a sparkle to it. So this is my Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie Made Design. This is still in my bag from Andy the Knitress. If you don't know, you need to know. And I love it. My gingerbread bag. Oh, my bad. I didn't want to hit you.
That's fine.
And that is all for my whippity whips.
Look what I bought.
Well, we didn't get there yet.
Oh.
Okay, so what are we reading? What are we writing? Oh, speaking of what I bought, I need to go get my yarn that came in. Okay, anyways, go. Reading, we are watching. So Harvess is home, and she called me, told me that she had this like fun K-pop cartoon to watch, or drama, or whatever you want to call it, on Netflix. Came home, started watching it. When I tell y'all, this show had me in a tizzle.
It was awesome.
I was vested. So it's called K-pop Demon Hunters, and basically
it's what it stands for.
The title is basically what it is. You have a K-pop group, female trio, who were designated like the soul savers of the world or something. They had a title. I just don't remember what it is. Hanmoon, but they were saving souls, right?
Yeah.
And so the lead singer, her voice, and then the other 2 girls were trained to harmonize well with her in order to cast this protective shield over the people in whatever city or country they're in. And so the demon underground, needed to feed off of the souls that he wasn't getting, so he was slowly but surely dying. So he was sending demons to the world in order to kill the trio. And then one demon, who was this...
He was hot.
Fine.
He was fine.
Korean man to the top of the earth. And so the guy was like, well, I got an idea. And he was like, what's your idea? And so he came out with this, like, because he could sing. And he was like, we're going to be a K-pop group. And so they came out as a quintuplet, K-pop, K-pop group. And listen, yes, that look. Either way, so it was good. I enjoyed it. And then the lead singer ended up being like part demon, but the symbols or the design that she had on her arm wasn't from the demon that controlled the guy that created the K-pop group. Like, you have to watch it. It's called K-pop Demon Drama, K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix.
She got it from her dad.
Yeah, but her dad was a demon, but not from him, because he said those weren't his marks. So I don't know. Also, Harvess had us watching something called Sales at Work.
It's a good educational thing.
It is. So
imagine if, of course, your body was like a real workplace.
Mm-hmm.
So all these blood cells and white cells are all like people. And the germs are like the evil villains.
Well, not even just like blood cells and white cells. Like
there's different
the platelets, your skin cells, like the epithelial cells, the cardiac cells, the muscle cells. Like they were all working people in their section.
And the other cells were just like people, but the red blood cells were like actually like delivering oxygen boxes to
so
the people.
They're people.
Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Yeah, and so it kind of taught people who may not know like the science behind the body and how it works. So, example, there was a break in the epithelial cell, and the germ, which was, I think it was staph, came up and started like wanting to attack all of the organisms. So that she was trying to get to a specific organ, and I believe it was the lungs. And so the red blood cell was trying to deliver a package to the lungs and ended up delivering the germs to the lung. And so the white blood cell, who just happened to be all white, literally. They're all white, came and killed the cell. But on top of saying, hey, this is the white blood cells and this is what we do and blah, 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 when they would introduce the germ, they would say the whole scientific name of the germ, like Staphylococcus aureus, and this germ does this, and when in certain parts of the body it does this. Like it literally taught you what the germs did. Like, and I was just like, huh. So she was like, I figured you would want to watch it because you're a nurse and blah blah blah, and it was interesting. I think we watched like 5 episodes.
8 episodes, I think.
Oh, we watched 8 episodes?
I think so, yeah.
What the hell?
But it was good.
I mean, it was, but I didn't realize we watched 8 episodes.
I think it was 8 episodes.
Either way, okay.
Because I paused on the 6th one.
Okay.
And it was like before we went to this before I watched the cancer cell. So yeah.
Okay. So right. Oh yeah, and there was a cancer cell one. Either way.
Yeah, there was the cancer cells. Yep. There was like a lot.
But they had all of the cells. They had all of the cells.
There was an episode about like getting a scrape wound, food poisoning.
Food poisoning. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So cancer. What else? I watched on Crunchyroll Apothecary Diaries. I think I've talked about the Apothecary Diaries before. Harvess put us on to Apothecary Diaries, and again, I'm vested.
I put my parents on a lot of stuff. I like watching stuff. See, I watch stuff other than YouTube.
Yes. Okay.
And that's proof.
Sorry, okay. Either way. Apothecary Diaries is about this girl who was taken, like she was kidnapped from her town to be a servant at the king's palace, the emperor's palace, and she ended up becoming like the poison taste tester for one of the consorts. Yeah, consorts. One of the consorts. Her adopted father, actually used to work at the empress, the kingdom, and he taught her. He was an apothecary, and he taught her how to make certain medicines, ointments, stuff like that. So she know how to recognize poison flowers versus good eating fungus, right? So, in order to keep all of the women from getting pregnant that was working there, all of the men that was working there had to get castrated. They called them something. I forgot what they called them. And so either way, none of the girls that work there can read or write except for the see, I got concubine in my head. The consorts. And even their literacy rate is like grade school, maybe middle school at best, right? But literally their sole purpose for being consort was to be trained to become the consort to the king so that they can produce heirs to the kingdom. Either way, the apothecary, her name is Mao Mao, who Harvess wanted to be for a Comic-Con.
Yes.
She is hilarious. Like, she literally eats and drinks poison for fun. But she has the working brain of a scientist. So she has investigated people
she gets too
being
excited seeing a dead
poisoned.
body.
She investigated people, like all kinds of stuff. And then she helps the doctor, who the doctor is just horrible. The doctor is just, but you know, in those times, only men can be doctors. Anyways, so Harvest watched Squid Games.
On the so I was excited because I got the news that there's a new season on Squid Games on TikTok, and I saw the new games that they put on. Mm-hmm. It looked awesome, and I love the song that I got it on my playlist.
Don't watch Squid Games,
but in short, Squid Games is where you're like in debt or something, having a trouble of money, getting money, and you get invited to this place that's like far away from your homeland, and you gotta like risk your life for money. And the more people that dies, the more money is gonna be in that piggy bank in the middle of the bedroom. So there's like all these different games that you gotta survive till the end, and once you're like the only one left, then you can leave with the money.
Yeah, I don't watch that.
Yeah, I like. If y'all don't want to watch it, then that's fine. But
okay, Harvey.
Well, it's entertaining.
I mean, some people actually do watch it. I don't know if those who watch us watch it, but I've known some people who do watch us when we talk about certain things. They'll be like, "Oh, what did Harvey say she watched?"
I like episode. I like the season 3 with where the game called the jump rope game. Mm-hmm. So it's like these two figures with the jump rope, and all you gotta do is just make it to the other side. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing: this character, she was pregnant. Mm-hmm. And in the last game, she gave birth to the baby.
Oh, cool!
It's not cool. It's not cool anymore because the people who are watching it decided, hey, we should let the baby be in the game now since it's already here. Oh, exactly. Because this man
literally just learned how to suck air, and you want to be in a Squid Game.
And so this dude, I hate him. He's like an old man. He said, if he's because they said that the mother will do anything for the child.
Right.
Well, that doesn't mean like involving the child in it. So
maybe they're gonna make the child a pawn in the game, and that's how they mean play, to see how far she's willing to go to save her baby.
She didn't make it. She didn't. So okay, so the mother didn't make it, but this dude who played the game before in season 1, he came back just to get like revenge or like save other people to stay alive. Which some of them fail because it's their own mind.
Yeah, it sounds almost like Hunger Games.
Yeah. Okay. I never watched Hunger Games.
You might no. Actually, yeah, you did. You went to the movies to watch it with us. You just probably don't remember it because we took you to the movies because you had no choice. Anyway, okay. I watched The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives reunion. Clock it. I'm just saying. When I say these particular Mormons are nuts, and their mouth so filthy. You hear? I ain't never hear a Mormon drop the F word so much in my life, and I know a few of them. Most of them don't even. I think the only thing they say is hell and damn, and even that might be a stretch. These ladies here, they're cray, but I can't wait for season 3. I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna be right there. Quit playing. And I think they're gonna bring season 3 out in October. I don't know. I could be lying. Don't quote me on that one. Harvest said she wanted to read a book called Tomai.
Yes. Uh-huh. So let's see. So
Tomai?
Yes. Uh-huh. No, Tomai.
Tomai. My bad.
So I read the back. So it's basically just this woman who like seduces people, even to murder other people for her love, and murder even her. So she's like a succubus.
Oh,
but
no, you said succubus.
She's a succubus.
Okay, go ahead.
So she's a succubus.
Okay.
And no matter how many times these two boys, I think there was these two boys who like keep on killing her. No matter how many times they kill her, she's still gonna show up.
Okay.
No matter how long it's gonna be.
And that's like the basis of the book?
In the back. Hold on, let me get that again.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, that's the basis of the book. So I've been reading, not as much as I was, but I read the third book of the Noodle Shop mystery. Thanks, Nicole. Murder Lo Mein, and literally they were in, what do they call it? Chinese, Asian something. It's like a little section of the town where you have all of the Asian stores and stuff like that. And they were doing a noodle challenge, like a lo mein challenge, where each restaurant in the area was competing against each other. And one of the judges was murdered, and then another judge was murdered, and what's her name? Not Lola, not Layla. Either way, the main character, now she's dating the detective, and so she's trying to figure out who murdered who, and she figured it out. Now she got caught in like a closed area with the person who she thought murdered the two people, and then thankfully the detective had someone tailing her, and she was able to get out of the business and kind of flag him down, and then went in there and they arrested him. So I read that. That was really good. And then I started reading The Princess Trap by Talila Hibbett. She wrote the three books that I read, I think last year. It was called Get a Life, Chloe Brown, um, something Evie Brown, and something else Brown. It was the series of the Brown sisters, right? She is a British author. I don't know her nationality, but what I will say is what I do like about her is the fact that she pairs people who would not have been maybe paired together. So, like in Get a Life, Chloe Brown, all of the Brown sisters are Caribbean British people. I think their mother was Jamaican. Mother and father was Jamaican. The grandmother later in life came out as queer, and then they were Caribbean. So Chloe, who was the youngest of the three, fell in love with her like superintendent, and he was like this white, redhead Scottish guy, and they called him Red. The one sister who was on the bisexual, I don't want to say spectrum, but she was in the bisexual realm. She fell in love with a guy, I forgot what he was, like his nationality. And then, like, the older sister who was, like, going to university to become a professor fell in love with like the security guard, but the security guard used to be a soccer player, and he's Arab Muslim. So I'm reading, or I read, The Princess Trap. Princess Trap was about another Caribbean British female, Jamaican, and she somehow met up with the prince of this Dutch kingdom, and he kind of trapped her, which is why it's called Princess Trap. He trapped her because he was a prince, and the paparazzi had like an agreement with their family to not take any pictures of certain family members without permission. And so when he got caught, um, they were like foreplaying out in public, and he was like, "This is my fiance," and they was like, "Oh, you got a fiance," so now she has to play the part of a fiance. And so he gave her this contract, and it was like, "Hey, I'll pay you so much money if you play my fiance part, and if you decide not to play my fiance part, I'll give you so much money still." So she was getting the same amount of money, but she was getting it monthly if she played the part, and she was getting it in a lump sum if she didn't play the part. And because her sister had sickle cell, her sister was sick, but she like was brainiac, and she had got into Harvard, so she's now over in America. And she was like, "Well, I could pay my sister's college fees. My mom and dad won't have to work so hard, and yada yada yada." Well, either way, they ended up becoming a couple, and it was good. Now, I would say the one thing I don't like about the book, and apparently the next book, is they use the P word when it comes to your vagina. I hate that word. I don't like the way it sounds. I don't like it when it comes off people's mouth. So to hear someone,
oh, the cat,
huh?
The cat.
Yes. So to hear someone say it and to say it like in a sexually aggressive way, it's cringy. It's the new word. That's what the new word is.
Yeah.
It's cringy. But I'm reading the second book in that series, and the series is called Dirty British Romance. So it's going to be a little dirty, a little rough. So you can't take rough sexual content. I wouldn't listen to this, but it's not like abusive rough. It's just, they talk dirty basically. So the second book is called The Roommate Risk, and again, she paired two people that may not have been together. She paired a black female with I think he's Arabic, he might be, but he's also of Muslim religion. And they apparently knew each other in university. They became good friends. He apparently took his virginity, and she just found that out. But anyways, but yeah. So still reading that. They became roommates because her roommate, who was this ditzy little like 20-something-year-old, let her room get flooded, and in order to repair it, she needed someplace to stay. So she stayed with her friend, and they became friends with benefits. So, and now she's like in love with him, but she was like, "No, I don't want you because I might mess it up," and blah 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 blah. Either way, and like at the last 30 minutes, I think. And then I'll go on to the next book, which is called The Fake Boyfriend Fiasco. And according to the cover, it looks like it's another black female with a white guy, but I don't know if he's like British or Scottish or Irish or I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So those are the 3 books that I've read so far. I think that's it. We got life. What's going on in our life? So I want to see your pictures last week. So we haven't gotten the proofs back yet, but I did do like a little reel, but I'm waiting on the proofs so we can add the video to the proofs so you can be like, this is how they came out. I think she did great. She had a change wardrobe where she had on her Ninja Turtle outfit. She had on a Ninja Turtle shirt with a pair of, you had on a skirt or a pants?
Skirt.
A skirt, yeah, a black skirt. She had on some Ninja Turtle socks with some black boots, like combat boots. And then she has this little Mikey, and he has a little movable
tail, mask tail.
Not tail.
It's a mask tail.
It's not. Is it the mask? It's not. Is it the mask that goes all the way down? Okay, so the tail of the mask goes down the Mikey's back, and this little thing, it's set right here on her shoulder. They pinned it to her shirt, so it looked like it was sitting on her shoulder. Oh my god! Okay, sorry. It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, I can't wait to see those proofs because she smiled, and she smiled.
I was.
She gave me some smizes.
Smizes?
Yeah, you smile with your eyes.
Oh, I see. I don't see.
Oh, you see, but you don't see?
I was joking about the I see.
Oh, okay. Either way, you know how when you go to smile and you go, okay, and then you smile with your teeth?
Yes.
And then when you smile with your teeth, sometimes you do this. Like your whole eyes close and I can't see your pupils. You start to look like the Blasian people you like.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's why I always tell you when you smile, don't smile so hard and show your teeth.
Okay.
Sometimes you can do this. Watermelon. It gives you a natural smile.
Oh.
Yeah. Either way. So she took senior pictures.
I was a little self-conscious about my smile because I mean it's a braces.
Well, somebody get their braces off on Wednesday,
and then I have to get the stuff
retainer. You only sleep with them. You only use them to sleep. So the hours that you sleep in, you wear your retainer. Okay. When you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you go about your day. Okay. When you come back home, you brush your teeth, you put your retainer, and then go to bed.
I thought the retainer was only like for people who are missing teeth.
No. Those are dentures.
Oh. I didn't know.
Yeah, you did.
No,
I
showed
you what a retainer looked like. It's a little case that they shape to your mouth, and you put it in to keep the shape of the teeth that this $5,000 just created. Don't pat me, okay? Girl, that's a lot of damn money. And to mess it up because you don't want to wear a retainer is bogus. Stop patting me.
Mom.
No, seriously, stop patting me. Okay, thank you. Jesus Christ. Cheese and crackers. Anyway, so let's talk about not going to DFW. Okay, and then our 18th birthday. So 18th birthday is on the 24th of July. Woo-hoo. We think we're gonna go to the Illusion Museum and maybe have some brunch, lunch / dinner ish down in Austin.
Because when I keep on bringing the Illusion Museum idea to the Girl Scouts, they don't want to.
Yeah, well, guess what? Girl Scouts are no longer.
Yes.
We have decided to quit. Yep. But that's okay. And then September. Well, then August, you got Comic-Con, that first weekend in August.
Yes.
And then September, we got our anniversary. 20 years, baby. Okay, anyways. 20 years, we got our anniversary. And then DFW's in September. And something has came up on the Friday that I'm supposed to be up there so I can take 2 Saturday classes. I don't know. I got until August to decide whether I want to take the classes or not. I think I'm just going to cancel. Ugh. And I didn't want to because I really wanted to take my brioche. I think it's a brioche. Oh, brioche pooling class because I love brioche. And what are you doing? What are we doing? Nothing. I wanted to take my brioche pooling class, and then I wanted to take the afterthought everything class. So I don't know. These classes were $90 a pop. Hopefully, I get to get my money back, but we'll see. And then founders for Sigma Chi Psi is in October. Founders for Chi Eta Phi is in October, and then Rovember because 1922, baby.
Huh.
Who's in the house? Rovember. Because Rovember is Sigma Gamma Rose Founders Month.
Okay.
We also share, well, I won't say we share, but the Omega Psi Phi fraternity also was founded in November. So they think it's their month. I don't remember what they call it. We call ours Rovember. I forgot what they call theirs. I don't know. Either way, it don't matter because I know Omega. So either then, and then you got Christmas, which is Vlogmas. Oh, we bought our whiskey advent. Yes, so y'all will see us drinking whiskey again. This time we are on a cargo ship. So that's going to be interesting. Last year we was in Hotel Flavier. This year we are on Flight Flavier. Oh, so we're not on the ship, my bad. We're just cargo. We're flying. We're flying from state to state and country to country. We're going to have 25 days of whiskey, same kind of bottle. Don't know if the glass is going to be the same, but they did say we're going to get a little booklet like we did with the hotel one. So we'll be able to tell y'all what like the taste and the vibe of the whiskey we drinking. Definitely get ready for the steak face because y'all know your girl don't drink no damn whiskey like that. So I'm excited. And then I have 2 Avens, one coming from one coming from Polka Dot Creek. I got their Charlie Brown. I got their Charlie Brown Advent. And then the other one, I got 5 Boroughs again this year because she was doing a Wicked Advent. I bought that one early this year, like in January. But I mean, y'all just send a little praise out to the owner of Five Boroughs. She had a health scare. I want to say a few weeks ago. I saw it on Instagram. If y'all are praying, people, please pray. I think she is on the mend. She is getting better. And I hope you gonna get through this, child. Cause what he text? Oh Lord, somebody in their feelings. Anyway, so we are at an hour and 21 minutes. Again, y'all, I apologize. We got to start coming to y'all a little bit more than just once a month. Even if I have to podcast without Harvess, I might have to start doing it. Joke of the day.
Okay, joke of the day.
Go.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why do or why did?
Why did?
Why did the Scarecrow win an award? I don't know.
Because he was outstanding in his field.
Yes, he was. Okay, Harvess. That was a good one. Because he was outstanding in his field. What? Okay. Oh, let me go get the yarn real quick. You know what? Whatever. I'll pop the yarn in. We're already at an hour and 22 seconds. So, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Ding, ding, ding.
I bought this.
Okay.
And I bought this.
Okay.
It was strawberry milk from a Japanese store in Temple. I bought a Japanese
notebook.
Yeah, notebook. Got some ramen in here. Strawberry. So I got everything.
We're doing a strawberry cake, aren't we?
Yeah, strawberry. And the compass book is red, like a strawberry. And then I bought myself a set because I hate losing all my stuff.
A set of what?
A set of mechanical pencils and some
mechanical pencils.
3 of them are 0.7, and 3 of others are 0.5 because I need 0.5.
0.5 and 0.7. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, like, subscribe, hit the bell button. I thought you was gonna say ding ding ding.
Oh yeah, ding ding
okay.
ding.
You did it last time.
I was gonna do it on the first.
It's okay, you did it. And we will definitely try to come to you in about, I would say 2.5 weeks. I like that. Not 2 weeks, but 2.5 weeks. Okay?
Okay.
Somebody's birthday should be by then. And if not, then it's the week after. And yeah, we'll see y'all. So peace, love, and hair grease.
Bye.
We'll see y'all later.